starting buying the supplement and so on because they want to boost up their immune system. And then they are asking me,
if you actually don't find out what is, you don't know what you're buying for. Okay, so follow this terms of rule, okay, which is 5W and 1H. And this to applies on buying this type of supplement, and also like when you actually have on hand what you should look for. You need to ask the first thing is why. So why you want to buy this supplement? Why is it for? Okay, these questions you need to ask. So for example, people tell you, oh, this brand of maybe omega-3 is actually very good, okay, and you think, do I really need this? Why I need to buy this? Okay, if today, oh, I also have cholesterol issue, then it match your health concern, then you can go for it. Then you can, second W, which is what? Okay, what is the price of the product? Okay, I don't want to actually like recommend things like people cannot afford, because supplement is not something that you just take immediately you will see effect like medicine. So sometimes it actually needs a longer period of time only that you will see the effect. So that's why sometimes you need to also count that your money, your budget. So the third one, I will talk about where. Okay, usually people will forget about this thing. You need to ask where you actually need to bring along, because usually some of the supplements they might need to take twice a day, even like 3 times per day, right? So you don't want to end up you just sitting in your cupboard at your house. So it's better that you also think that where I usually will go to work, is it convenience to bring along with? Next, when? Okay, yes, correct. When you want to take your supplement. Okay, this one usually if you look at the supplement at the back side, if you see that there is a direction, actually it will tell you when to consume this supplement. Because some of the supplement you will actually take before meal or after meal or even on empty stomach. Okay, so I just put a very simple types. If today you are eating things like it's fat soluble type vitamins, like vitamin A, D, E or K. So these type are actually fat soluble type vitamins. Then you should eat after meal, okay, so to enhance absorption. So for example, if today you buy vitamin C, vitamin B, okay, it's like a water soluble type of vitamins, so then it should be taken before meal, okay. Or even some of the supplements they were written like on empty stomach, then you just follow. Actually everything will be stated in the directions there, okay. So you can, if not sure, then you just ask the healthcare providers there, the pharmacy there, okay. And some people will ask also how many capsule. That's the 1H. Okay, inside the direction also will stated what is the capsule, what is the sachet, how many that you should actually take. But of course, this one is a very general type of recommendation. So it maybe is not suited for you because everyone have different health condition. So you can also ask for the pharmacist when you actually buy, okay, or like nutritionist there to find out, to double confirm. But if you are not sure, then you just follow the general recommendation that's stated in the direction back of the label. Last W is actually who. Who should be cautious on taking the supplement? Because some of the supplement, okay, I will just break it into 3 groups basically. Okay, some of the supplements, they are actually not meant for pregnant or breastfeeding type of ladies. Okay, so this type of supplement, then you need to take it in cautious, or you just choose other brands that actually is safe for you to take. Okay, that's the number 1. So where you should look for from the food label, usually at the back it will actually written like at the note side, or it's like a disclaimer, okay, behind the label. Okay, so you should actually look for whether this product is safe for the pregnant or breastfeeding, okay, women. That's number 1. Second is, okay, are you allergic to certain type of things? Because some of the products like Boon Health type of supplement, sometimes like glucosamine, contradine, they actually use stream as a source of the nutrients. So, but some people's actually allergic to stream, right? So then you need to be careful. So you should choose other type of brands that's not using stream if you are actually allergic to, okay? And of course, finally, is if yourself have some condition, you're taking some medication, then there will be some interaction with the supplement you're afraid. Inside your food label, okay, behind under the note, it also will actually shows that is it safe for you, okay? But no matter how, if you are not sure, so just talk to your healthcare providers.
I also curious because some of the here, right, let's example this one. We have things called daily value. Actually, what is the daily value?
Okay, daily value, yeah, sometimes you will notice that some of the products actually written daily value, and it's actually written as percentage, okay, at the back of the supplements. Okay, you can actually check for your own supplement at home, because this daily value is actually a recommended intake, okay, for like general population. So as long as you are aged more than 4 years old, then that is the recommended intake. But this is not equal to the recommended intake for your own, because it does not because of your age, your health condition, or even because you are female or male. Okay, their recommendation intake will be the different. Okay, so this DV is just for you. In the short form, we call it as DV, percentage DV. In the label, it's for you to actually compare between brands. So like for example, today this is vitamin C. Okay, I have also few brands like vitamin C, correct? So you can look at the DV percentage, or this one can give me 100%. That one can give me 120% maybe. So then you can go for like 120% type of DV, type of products. So, okay, this is a comparison that you can use when you actually buy your supplement.
Next question. See some of the products, right, have the star. What does the star means?
Very funny that you won't see any value behind it. It will just put a star there. Okay, what does it mean? Actually, these type of nutrients, because it's the DV, haven't established yet. Okay, simply because this type of nutrition, this type of nutrients is not essential. It's not like that type of nutrients that we compulsory must take. Okay, so for example, vitamin C, yes, it's compulsory, we need. Our body without it, then our immune system cannot work, then our collagen cannot be produced. Okay, so we need it. It's an essential type of nutrients. But if today, like this one, Cucutera is like a turmeric. Okay, so turmeric is not an essential nutrient that our body must take. But of course, certain type of people, they have a lot of inflammation they need to take. So if you notice that, okay, behind there is no DV for turmeric, okay, because this is not the essential nutrients that we must take. Okay, that's why it's a star. So don't be afraid that when you see the supplement, wow, a lot of star doesn't mean that it's very dangerous. Okay, so it's actually not, alright. So it's just that this type of nutrients, even though the DV is not established yet, but it actually does give us some health benefits. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Have right the serving size, right? Is it we taking the supplement we need to according to this serving size?
Okay, for this one, actually not compulsory, because actually serving size is not equal. It's not equals to the recommendation intake. Okay, this serving size is just a guidelines for you. Okay, roughly to know that one serving there is actually maybe one capsule. Okay, maybe one sachet. Okay, but different brands, even like vitamin C, it can be different serving size. That's mean different brand they have like different type of serving size as well. So don't use serving size as a recommendation intake. Okay, just use it to know that this serving size is okay. The below all of the nutrients is based on this serving size. Okay, so don't use it as recommendation intake. But there is also cases that the serving size is equals to a dosage. But to confirm the dosage, if you remember the earlier part, I say you should look at the direction part.
I saw others ingredients. Actually, what means by the others ingredients?
Okay, so other ingredients, they are not the nutrients that you need to take, but it has there because of some reason. Okay, we call it as maybe it's a binder, okay, like a coating. Okay, so it's actually like a shield, we say, to protect your supplement, okay, for two reasons. One is actually for preservation, okay, for longer shelf life. Okay, so this type of supplement, sometimes you will see that the binders coating, usually the common one is like cellulose, vegetables have cellulose, this type of thing. But of course, this type of thing is not from natural food. Okay, it's a synthetic one. But don't worry, it's confirmed it's safe for consumption. Okay.
So, is it the products with like binding, and we should choose the products like don't have the binding or the shells and so on?
Actually, all of the supplements they also have, because they need it to protect the nutrients. Okay, because most of the nutrients, they are actually very heat sensitive. Okay, you cannot put under sunlight. Okay, that's confirmed. Or maybe some need to put in refrigerator. Okay, so there is actually this type of coating binder. It serves as like a coating to protect it. Okay, so besides of because like protecting it so you can prolong the shelf life, not easy to. Another reason is because most of the nutrients you want our bodies to absorb into our body, it actually happens in your gut. Okay, it's not happen in your stomach. So, but before you reach the gut, you must pass through stomach, right? So, but what stomach has? Gastric acid. Okay, which is actually very, very highly acidic, the pH very low. So basically it will destroy everything. Okay, if without the capsule, without the coating, sometimes it will destroy the nutrients. So especially like those like probiotic, okay, like vitamins, they are actually not very resistant to our gastric acid. They will be actually very easily destroyed. So better, okay, take it with the capsule. Don't like open it and eat. Okay, if just like normal type of nutrients like herbs or is minerals like calcium, that type, if you want to open the capsule, it's fine. Okay, but of course, as I say, the coating is meant for some reason. Okay, as a shield. If you remove the shields, then the nutrients maybe will be gone.
How much I should consume a day?
This one actually very individualized. I would say it depends because every one of us today, okay, even like same age, we might have different type of health condition. Okay, so actually the serving size, how much you need to take, it's better to discuss with your healthcare provider. Okay, because sometimes some people they may need higher dosage, but some actually need to be lower dosage. Because like if people you are like taking medicine, okay, you will have some interaction with the supplement. So it's better that sometimes the professional will actually ask you to lower down the dosage. But of course, if you're not sure, you ask them, they will actually advise you. But you can also like follow the directions I say, okay, how many capsule in the direction actually stated. But sometimes if you realize that even like in the direction, we will write like 1 to 3 capsule, okay, daily to consume. So it means that it's 1, 2 or 3, we don't know, right? So you can ask, okay, your healthcare professionals to confirm what exact dosage you should take. But to be safe, it's always just follows the general recommendation. Okay, don't just like simply increase, okay, your dosage, because sometimes it's very dangerous, especially like for those supplements that actually the percentage DV, the daily value is not established yet. Because this type, they are not established yet means that they haven't do some research to find out what is the safety, okay, range for use to take, okay, this supplement. So that's why the DV is not established yet. So it's better that not to simply just increase your dosage, better to talk to your healthcare professional first before you.
What is the difference between the fat soluble and water soluble? Like
fat solubles and water soluble, what that means that Okay, for example, water soluble, what it means they are dissolved, they are soluble in water. Okay, so to absorb it, you need to use water as a transport, okay, to actually absorb into a body. Okay, while for fat soluble type, what it means that they are dissolved, they are soluble in fats. To absorb it, so they will actually usually, it needs type of fat type of transporter, okay, to transport, then only that you can absorb. That's the only difference for fat soluble and water soluble. But no matter how, we still need both. Okay, we can't just miss one of them. Just next Friday again on sharing our parents' health. What type of supplements that actually helps for them. Okay, so all the best and have a nice day for today.